We talk relationships too on Healthy Discussions. Yes, we do. Comment, subscribe, like. Put a thumbs up or a thumbs down. But today, we have the rapper Jeezy and Jeannie. Jeezy and Jeannie. Now, Jeezy just filed for a divorce. Now, what do you think? Men generally don't file for divorce. Men don't generally file for divorce. Why? Because we understand that there's good times and there's bad times. And good times doesn't create men. Bad times does. So when things aren't going so good, okay, are you going to stand on your principles? Are you going to make sure you stand on your morals? So I'm just scratching my head. I'm confused because why would Jeezy just divorce his wife over 2 years? So I begin to dig. And I say, oh, I see. Her mentality is most likely feminist. Let me repeat. Her mentality is most likely feminist. She probably has her own movement. She probably don't listen to him. You know, men just want to be listened to, have a vision. You abide by his program. You help him get to his goal because you will be the benefactor. But if you're not going to help him get to his goal, you're actually in the way. It's no point. Both of you guys are going to become competitive and competition amongst each other. So that don't work. So I did some research and I said, she is one of the main people in the talk show The Real. Let me pull it up for y'all. Let me pull it up for y'all because ladies, you may know about this talk show. You have to know about this talk show, The Real. Okay, here we have it. Wikipedia. Thank God for the internet. Wikipedia. Thank God for the internet. Right? The television show that she's in is How Do I Look, The Real, and Holy Moly. But The Real, this talk show, The Real, right? The Real is a feminist talk show. They have mostly feminist point of view, as if that is what they're pushing. If they don't continue to talk about the feminist movement and everything dealing with that, I'm sure that their ratings will go down. So if Jeezy didn't do his research on this woman to say, hey, okay, after the camera goes off, because we all know the camera goes off. It has to go off. That's when the real you come out. We all can act and we all could get online and do this, but who are you in real life? That's what really matters. So after the camera goes off, who's to say if she's a feminist, she don't listen to him? Does she play the role? She herself was just coming out of a divorce. So was this like, oh, rebound? I want to be relevant again. She's already 44. So technically the wall is there. So Jeezy is her best bet. You know, but when them cameras cut off, does she fulfill her duty as a wife? I want you guys to comment on that. Because if she did, why would a man file for divorce? Man, we tolerate and deal with a lot of things. And why did he get married in the first place? What do you guys think why Jeezy got married in the first place? And this is the second or third divorce. You already built your kingdom, your fortune. You are a big realtor in the Atlanta area. You own more houses than the government. Can we talk about it? You own more houses than the government. You are well set off. She has her thing going on, but I'm sure as far as capital, you run circle around her. So she didn't mind having a kid by you. She didn't want to have a kid by her last husband. You know? And then she make comments like she preferred white meat and she used dark meat as the side, like doing this racial back and forth. You know, so that's belittling you. We all know Jeezy is black. So she's belittling your culture. But yet is attracted to it by so many ways, shapes, and forms. So I want to know what y'all think about this. Was Jeezy correct for filing a divorce? What happened behind closed doors that we don't know about? It seems like everything is so happy. Their family seem happy online. Everything seemed great online. But the truth always prevails. It isn't so great. Does she fulfill her role as a woman? Because generally a woman will file for a divorce. So this has to be wild. This has to be something that either they can't talk about. Maybe it's cheating, just speculate. This is all speculation. Maybe it's cheating. Maybe it's talking back to her ex. Maybe it's not listening, not fulfilling the wife role. Maybe he don't want to eat soup all day. Maybe he don't want to eat Asian food all day. Maybe she doesn't fulfill the duties. But it's something. And something ain't right. And if something ain't right and a man takes flight, that's all right. Because I've witnessed and I've seen people stay in a relationship, stay in a marriage, right? And the other party isn't contributing to the marriage at all. It's no help. Therefore, you're really in a marriage with yourself. You're really in a marriage with yourself. And luckily, both signed, they signed the prenup. So she's not walking away with none of his money, but it's always rules to this. If he has if he wants joint custody, pay attention to the detail. The devil's in the detail. He wants joint custody. She wants full custody. Can we talk about it? He wants joint custody. She wants full custody. If she gets full custody, he has to pay for her way of living or maintaining the lifestyle. If it's joint custody, then I'm sure that it's going to be a split. It's going to be a little bit different. He don't have to be legally responsible for much, but he seemed like a responsible guy regardless. So I don't get the difference, and I will never understand the difference. She's playing a different game, as if, pay attention to the details. She's playing the game as if she want all you have, because don't pay attention to what people say. Pay attention to what they do. And her actions for what she's filing for is saying that I want full custody. So if she has full custody, he can't see his kids. She's going to use the court against him, especially the laws of the land. See, when you marry, you marry the woman, but you also marry the state and the state statutes and the state laws. And we all know Atlanta laws isn't all that great. You might want to escape. It's too many red and it's too many black and yellow tapes. Okay? Something it smells real funny. You know? I think she's trying to play ball. She realized, hey, I'm 40 and above. I've just hit the wall. You are my best bet. I'm going to try to get as much as I can. But you can't blame Jeezy. I want to see how it's going to go in court. That's why I tell people, when you get married, do your research. if she don't help you build your dream and get to your kingdom so she can live in, and she wasn't with you shooting in the gym, you don't need to get married. If she don't listen to your order, you don't need to get married. If she thinks she's more dominant than you are, and she can't be told what to do or directed, or she wants to be the leader, she don't want to be submissive, fellas, you have the power. You don't need to get married. Ladies, you have power too, but these are different entities, so our powers are different. That's why we must learn how to coexist. But when a woman is trying to be a man, in today's world, and a man is trying to be a woman, what you think? Comment, subscribe down below. Let me know what you guys think about this. Was Jeezy wrong for filing a divorce? Was he foolish for even getting married in the first place? Why does she want full custody instead of joint? And what's really going on behind closed door for him to cut circulation after 2 years? Did he see the same patterns that happened in his previous marriage that he's like, hold on, wait a minute, I already been there, I see where this is going, snip it, stop it, cut it, red and white it, stop sign, stop light it. Comment, subscribe. Don't forget to watch, reshare, and repeat. Another healthy discussion where we bring you the news from economics to crypto to relationships. Because we have to talk about it. So can we? Peace and love. Remember, make illogical decisions, fellas. And ladies, remember to just be a woman and watch what happens. Yeah, you might be an oddball for being a woman because there's not a lot of them out there. But watch what happens when you play your role.